Alright, this is 2.7. We're going to talk about solving systems of inequalities by graphing. And so we're going to look at these, and just like when we solve systems of equations, we need y by itself. For this first equation, we already have that, so we can graph this inequality. So remember we started our y-intercept, which is -4. So I'm going to go down here to -4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and put a point. Then my slope is +2, or 2/1, so we're going to rise 2 and go right 1. We'll go up 1, 2, over 1. And we can do that as many times as we'd like. And we're still on the same line. And then we have to stop for just a second, though. Remember, there's no line underneath. So instead of just drawing our solid line, we have to make it dotted. So if it's less than or greater than without the or equal to, we need a dotted line because it's not actually on that line. So we're going to make our dotted line. And then less than, we need to shade down. So I'm going to shade, and shade below. Okay. And we did this when we graphed one inequality, so this much should not be new. Okay. Now, the only thing that's new is we're graphing two at the same time and looking for where they overlap. So looking at the second one, I can't graph this yet because y is not by itself. So I'm going to rewrite it over here. I want y by itself, so I'm going to start by subtracting 2x. Which gives me 4y is greater than or equal to -2x plus 4. And we're going to divide everything by 4 all the way across. So that gives me y is greater than or equal to -1/2 x plus 4 divided by 4 is 1. So I'm going to start at +1. And my slope is 1/2, so I'm going to go up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. Oh, that's not positive, it's negative. Try that again. Sorry, it's negative, so we're going to go down 1 over 2. Oops. Careful not to drop your negative signs. Okay, easy mistake. So we are going to graph our line. Only this time we have the or equal to. So we actually want a solid line. Because it could be on that line. Because it's greater than, we're going to shade up. And our solution to a system of inequalities is right here where they overlap. So we're going to shade that part dark. So any point inside the shaded region or on the solid line touching the shaded region is a solution to the system of inequalities. Alright, let's try one more. So here, the top equation here is y is less than 4. So we're going to go to where y is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, this is a horizontal line through that point because everywhere along here y is 4. Once again, because there's not a line underneath here, we need a dotted line. Just like that. And because it's less than, I'm going to shade down. Everywhere below here. Okay. Then the second one says x is greater than or equal to -2. Well, we're going to go to where x is -2. and put a point, and then remember that it's going to lay parallel to your axis. X equals is vertical. Remember Hoy and Bucks? Horizontal is Y equals, vertical is X equals. So we have the or equal to part this time. There is a line underneath, so we want a solid line. So we're going to draw a line to that point. Oh, there we go. And this is greater than, so where the values are going to be greater are going to be over here. This is where X is -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's where they're greater. So our solutions, ooh, that got gross. See if we make that a little nicer. So our solutions are over here where the two shadings overlap. So down here in this section is where we want to shade it dark. There we go. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So you give it a shot. Your job is to write and graph your own system of inequalities. And make sure you label this is your 2.7 video. Thank you for watching.